Hey loves, welcome back to Shadow Work Sunday. If you're new here, this is a space where we face the parts of ourselves we were taught to hide, suppress, or just survive through. And while my story may not be your story, the emotions, the patterns, and the wounds underneath it might feel familiar to you. So let this serve as a guide for you to explore your own shadow in your own way at your own pace. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and always use your own discernment. Remember, you are your best guide. This isn't a letter for you. It's a letter I needed to write to release what I was carrying. So I'm going to read you my letter as a guide for you. I stayed longer than I should have. Not because I didn't see it, but because I was conditioned not to trust what I saw. You came in fast, love bombing, promises, intensity that felt like certainty. And I was young enough and wounded enough to believe that meant love. So I adapted. I became quieter, smaller, more careful with my words, my tone, and my needs. I learned quickly how to walk on eggshells so well that I forgot what it felt like to stand on solid ground. The hardest part is, it wasn't always bad. There were moments that looked like love, sounded like love, felt like love, and that's what made it so easy to stay. But there came a point where I couldn't unsee it anymore. Not just what you were doing, but what I was becoming. Staying. I watched myself shrink in real time, bite my tongue, silence my truth, and something in me said, this just isn't it. Not for me, not for my life, not for the example that I wanted to set. And once I saw that clearly, there was no going back. I take responsibility for my part in it. I should have spoken up sooner. I should have trusted myself sooner. And yes, I made choices at the end that were not aligned with the woman I am today. But I will not carry that blame for choosing to leave a situation that was breaking me. And I will not let my healing be rewritten as betrayal. The hardest part wasn't even you. It was what came after. Losing a piece of my life that I never thought I would have to live without. And learning in the most painful way that love does not always protect you from loss. I've made peace with what I can from the situation, and I continue to heal with what I couldn't. I don't hate you. I actually see you more clearly now than I ever did when I was with you. I see the wounds you carry, the patterns you refuse to break, the choices you continued to make. And I can have compassion for that without allowing it anywhere near my life again. Because understanding someone and their traumas does not mean you have to stay connected to them. I'm not that woman anymore. The one who stayed quiet, the one who made herself smaller just to be loved, the one who questioned her worth because someone else couldn't see it. I rebuilt myself from the ground up. My voice, my confidence, my truth, and I absolutely refuse to abandon myself like that ever again. I'm not perfect. You broke my heart, but you did not break my soul. I release what's left of this. Not because it didn't matter, but because it doesn't belong to me anymore. What's mine, I've already taken back. That was my letter. Now, if this resonated with you and you're on your own shadow work journey, you don't have to do it alone. There are ways to go deeper into shadow work and ways you can support the channel if you feel called as well. And as always, sending you light, love, and healing. And I hope this helped.